Hey everyone, Michael here from GetFitOver40.com, and we are officially 1 week out from the GNC ALLMAX Canadian Nationals in Toronto. Got carb brain going on here. Carbs are low this week. Brain is foggy. So if I make a few mistakes in this video, please just excuse me, okay? It's the way it is, right? I'm forgetting stuff all the time. I have to go back, get my phone. I'm forgetting what I was thinking about, all kinds of stuff. So, all right, we're 1 week out, actually 8 days out, and every day counts. So I get an extra day. I'm 8 days out. I got that one extra day to keep losing the weight. I've got a couple things I want to go over. There's going to be a little bit of posing at the end, so you'll see that tanning booth update posing. You can see what the current condition is. You know, you can obviously see it in this video a little bit, but you're not seeing too much, right? I'm going to talk about InBody Results. Today I was at Fitness World, Steve Nash Fitness World, and I had a session. It was supposed to be a massage session. It didn't work out, but I did get my InBody, basically it's a body composition test done, and so I'll share that with you in a bit. Talk about just how things are going, you know, what's happening with food and just everything and how I feel and all of that. So let's talk about the InBody thing first, because people ask me, what body percentage are you at? They see the videos, they want to know the pictures, they want to know, like, what's your body, what is that body fat percentage? It's really hard to tell, right? And this isn't the end all be all. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can get it tested, but I do find that the InBody, the high-end InBody machines are pretty good. They do give you a realistic result, and it's not like crazy low, but it's not going to be crazy high either. Like some machines will give you this high level, some will just be way too low. InBody's pretty consistent, I think. And they're not cheap machines. They measure your body through electrical current, but they do it through the limbs, through the torso. They zigzag the current all through your body because you're holding onto sensors in your hands and your sensors in your feet. It's got your weight, basically information about you that helps it figure these things out. So I have two readings here. I have one for that of a 50-year-old man, and then I asked him to do one for that of a 20-year-old man, because I don't associate, or I don't identify as a 50-year-old man, at least in terms of health and fitness. I identify as a much younger man. I feel that, I have the fitness level, the body of a much younger man. So by pigeonholing me as a 50-year-old, I think it can skew the rating, because what's happening is the machine does use some data, based on age and other people that are that age and what's their body percentage fats, and it does skew the data a little bit. Not too much. I'm glad to say that it doesn't skew it too much. A little bit, but there is a little bit of wiggle room there. Okay, so as a 50-year-old, I scored a 6.6% body fat rating. So that's pretty good. I was actually quite impressed with that. I thought, well, that's pretty good. We're like a week out. I'm still going to lose about another % of body fat by the time we get there. I've still got some more hard days of cutting where I'll lose at least 2 pounds of fat. That's going to drop me at least 1%, because today I weighed 194.2, so about 194 pounds. I'm carb down, so I'm not high in water, like water levels are low. There's at least a good 3 to 5 pounds of water that I should have in me because I'm carb down. Carbing down does remove glycogens and water from the muscles, so I'm lighter than I normally would be. Carbed up, when I carb up for the show, I'll gain at least 3 to 7 pounds. It depends on how hard I carb up, but I'll probably drop a few pounds before then. So I should be sitting on stage nicely at around 195, 196. So 6.6% body fat as a 50-year-old. So you're probably wondering, does the age make a big difference? Not really, but it does make a difference, okay? So as a 20-year-old, so we redid the test. Obviously the same weight, everything else is the same. The only difference was we reprogrammed the age, and I got a 6.2%. So there's a 4% difference, or 0.4% difference. So what does that mean? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm 6.2, maybe I'm 6.6, maybe I'm somewhere in the middle, 6.4. Maybe I'm lower, maybe I'm higher. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty happy with those results. If I can get into the fives, like the low 5% rate, if I can lose another % and hit like 5.2 next week, then that would be awesome. So I feel I'm pretty lean. I'm feeling I'm as lean as I've ever been. At this point, at 194 pounds, I'm definitely the leanest I've ever been. Usually when I'm this lean, I'm closer to 190. So I'm gonna say I got a good 4 to 5 pounds more muscle on me this time around, based on my leanness and everything. So I think that's awesome. I'm feeling pretty good. This week's workouts went well. I feel like my metabolism is still healthy because I was able to get fairly decent calorie burns during my workouts without having to drag them on too long. Obviously a little bit tired. Food is like 2,000 calories a day. I'm burning 4,000 calories a day. And by the way, if you're wondering, my base metabolic rate as a 20-year-old is 2,155 calories. So that means, and as a 50-year-old is 2,146. So around, pretty much we're looking at 2,150 is what my body burns just sitting around doing nothing. Like if I just basically sat on the couch all day, maybe went to the washroom a few times, I would be burning around 2,100 to 2,200 calories, okay? Add in exercise, which I've been doing, and it's been pretty close to 2,000 calories of exercise a day. And that puts me well under, if I'm eating 2,000 calories, like well under at least 1,500 to 2,000 calories under maintenance, which is really helping me to push the envelope and start really burning fat. So that's been helpful, but it's tiring. It's tiring. At the end of the day, I'm beat. I'm exhausted. I've been doing a lot of walking. I've been doing almost 2-hour workouts, some posing. I mean, and just regular life. It just takes up energy. So, anyways, that's been going on. Low carbs all week. You know, like I'm well under 100 grams of carbs or under 100 grams of carbs for sure. Some days, you know, getting close to it. Just depends on what I'm eating and stuff. But well under, you know, under 100 grams of carbs, and a lot of it's fiber carbs too. Moving into the weekend, I'm going to keep doing this. So this is Friday today. On Saturday, it's going to be the same old, 2,000 calories. A lot of, you know, just keeping everything low. On Sunday, I won't be doing a workout. I will be walking a lot, so I will be getting some exercise. But I am going, it is Thanksgiving here in Canada, so I'm gonna up my calories a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep the carbs as low as possible. I want to keep the carbs down. I want to keep them all the way down until before I carb up, but the calories will come up just a little bit. On Sunday, I'm going to try and be under maintenance by about 500 so I don't like throw things off too much. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be, again, low carb, low calorie days. So I basically have after today, I have another 4 days of really hard cutting. So that, like I said, I should be able to get at least another 2 pounds of fat off in those 2 days and get into the 5s. So that's the goal. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a little bit of posing at the end here. You know, that's it. I mean, I don't know what else to share with you in this video. I thought the InBody thing was kind of a cool thing, and I'm excited about that. It turned out pretty good, and I'm happy with the results. I'm happy with where things are. Did my last posing session yesterday. My posing coach is very happy with how things are looking, how I'm looking, how the posing is going. I just got to polish it up a little bit more, obviously work on it throughout the next week and get it even tighter. But yeah, everything's going great. So, well, we've got some pings going on. We better finish this up. All right, thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of those places. Here we are, 1 week out, 8 days.